Hi everyone, in this video I am going to solve O-Levels Additional Mathematics Paper 2 in a session October-November 2023 Paper 2-2. So let's start with the first question. Question number 1, part A. A straight line passes through the points 4, 23 and negative 8, 29. Find the point of intersection P of this line with the line y equals to 2x plus 5, right? So we have to find the point of intersection of two lines. So the one line is given, the other line we have to find out by using the 2 points. So first we have to find out the slope of the line, or we can say the gradient, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? Okay, y2 and y1, which is 29 minus 23 over x2 is negative 8 minus x1 is 4, right? Now let me simplify and solve for the gradient. 29 minus 23, this is 6 out of negative 8, negative 4 is negative 12. 6 divides answer is minus 1 half. All right, so this is the slope. Now we have to find the equation of line, which is y equals to mx plus c, right? M is minus 1 by 2. So this is y equals to minus 1 by 2x plus c, right? To solve for c, we have to use the point 423 or negative 829. This is your choice. You can take any point. So I'm using the point 4 and 23, right? Y is 23 and x is 4. So 23 equals to minus 1 by 2 into 4 plus c, right? Now let me solve for c. We have 23 and this should be plus, shifting this term on the other side. So 4 minus 1 by 2 times by 4 is negative 2, so it's positive 2, and adding in 23 and adding 2 is 25. This is the c value, right? Now we can say the other equation of line is y equals to minus 1 by 2 x plus 25, right? Now we have two equations of lines. We have to find their point of intersection. To find the point of intersection, we have to put them equal, right, and simplify it. So this is a line and this is the line, right? So we can say minus 1 by 2x plus 25, this is equals to 2x plus 5, right? So let me combine all the x terms to the left and the constants to the right. We have 5 minus 25, shifting the 25 and shifting to x. Okay, minus 1 by 2 and minus 2. Minus 1 by 2 and minus 2 is minus 5 by 2. Okay, and here we have negative of 20. Negative sign is cancelled with negative sign, so x is equals to 20 times 2 by 5, right? So 20 times 2 would be 40. 40 out of 5, 4 times 8 is 40. So x coordinate of the point P is 8. Now to solve for the y coordinate, we have to plug the x coordinate into this equation of line or that one. So let me substitute it into 2x plus 5. So y should be equals to 2 into 8 plus 5. 2 times 8 is 16 and 16 plus 5, this would be 21, right? So we can say the point of intersection, the coordinate of P are 8 and 21, right? Now for part B, find the distance of P from the origin. So P we have is 8 and 21 and the origin we have is 0, 0, right? So let me solve for the distance of P from origin, which is square root x coordinate square plus the y coordinate square, right? So this should be equals to square root 8 square would be 64, 8 times 8, and 21 square is 441, and square root. So add 64, which is 505, 505, and square root. Square root of answer, this is 22.47 or 22.5 up to one decimal place. 22.5 units, square unit, is the distance of point B from the origin. Question number 2. Find the non-zero value of k for which the line is tangent to the curve, right? So when the line is tangent to the curve, it means it touched the curve at one point, right? So basically we have to find the point of intersection of this line and this curve, right? To get the point of intersection, we have to put them equal. So this should be x into x plus 2k. This is equals to minus 2x, minus 6k, and minus 1, right? This is x square plus 2kx plus 2x plus 6k and plus 1 equals to 0. I shifted all the terms to the left side, right? So now we have x square term. The x term is 2k plus 2 is the coefficient of x, and the constant term is 6k plus 1. This is equals to 0, right? So as we know that it touched the curve at exactly one point. So exactly one point, it means its discriminant should be equals to 0, right? The discriminant is b square minus 4ac. This should be equals to 0. This is a, this is b, and this is c, right? Okay, so b square, which is 2k plus 2, its square, minus 4 times the a and the c. This is equals to 0, and we have to solve for k. Okay, now we have 4k square plus 4 plus 2 times 2 times 2, it would be 8k, minus 4 times 6 would be 24k, and negative 4, this is equals to 0. Now 4k square, from 24 take away 8, right? 8 minus 24 is negative 16k, and plus 4 and minus 4, this is equals to 0, right? Okay, now we have to solve for k taking 4 and k common. Yes, we are left with k minus 4, this is equals to 0, right? Now we can say 4k equals to 0, or we can say k minus 4 equals to 0. So from here k equals to 0, or we can say k equals to 4. Now we have to find the non-zero value of k. The non-zero value of k is k equals to 4 when the line is tangent to that curve. Question number 3, do not use a calculator in this question, right? A cylinder has a base radius is this meter, and the volume is this meter cube. Find the exact value of its height, giving your answer in its simplest form, right? So it's a cylinder. We have given the radius of a cylinder and the volume of a cylinder. We have to find out the height, right? As we know that the volume of cylinder is equals to pi r square h, right? So volume we have given is equals to pi into 16 plus 9 square root of 3 meter cube. This is equals to pi. The radius is 2 plus square root of 3 whole square times height. We have to solve for height. Cancel the pi with pi. Okay, so 16 plus 9 square root of 3 over 2 plus square root of 3 whole square. This is equals to the height, right? Okay, now let me simplify it. Let me open the square in the denominator. So h is equals to 16 plus 9 square root of 3 over 2 square is 4, square root of 3 square is 3, plus 2ab, so 4 square root of 3, a plus b whole square. I'm opening it. So here we have 16 plus 9 square root of 3 over 7 plus 4 square root of 3, right? Now let me rationalize it to solve for height in its simplest form. So 16 plus 9 square root of 3 over 7 plus 4 square root of 3, multiplying and dividing by the reciprocal of denominator. So this should be 7 minus 4 square root of 3 over 7 minus 4 square root of 3, right? Okay, height is equals to, now we can say 16 times 7. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 1 is 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 112. This is 112. 16 times 7. 16 times 4 and square root of 3. 16 times 4 we know is 64. Negative 64 and square root of 3. And we have now 9 square root of 3 times by 7. 9 times 7 is equals to 63 square root of 3. And this should be positive. We have 9 times 4 and square root of 3 times square root of 3. So 9 times 4 is 36. And square root of 3 times square root of 3 is just 3. So 36 times 3. So 36 times by 3. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10. 108. Right. And in the denominator, we have a plus b and a minus b, which is 7 square, which is 49, minus 4 square is 16 times 3. Right. For this simplification, we have the height, which is 112, and adding 108. So 112 and 108. So this should be 10, and this is 2 and 2. So 220. 220. And we have negative square root of 3 because 63 and negative 64 divides. This is 49 and minus 16 times 3. We can do 3 times 6 is 18, and 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1, which is 48. So in the denominator, sorry, I did the mistake here. This is positive, this is negative, this sign is positive, this is negative. So this one is negative. In 112, we have to subtract 108. Sorry. Okay. From 112, subtract 108. So we have 0 and 12, take away 8 is 4, and 0 and 0. So it's just 4. Right. And here we have just 1. So the height is 4 minus square root of 3 divides 1. So the simplest form is 4 minus square root of 3. Question number 4, solve the following equations. Part A. Let me simplify this. This is e, exponent is 2x plus 2 over e, and this is x by 2. This is equals to 10, right? For the simplification e, we have 2x plus 2 and minus x by 2. Shift this exponent to the numerator, so its power is negative, equals to 10. So e, 2x and minus x by 2. So 2 minus 1 by 2. 2 minus 1 by 2. 3 by 2. 3 by 2x plus 2. This is equals to 10, right? So to solve for x, we have to take anti-log on both sides. So we can say 3 by 2x plus 2. This is equals to natural log of 10, right? And we have to solve for x. Okay, so from here we can say 3 by 2x is equals to natural log of 10, take away 2, and x is equals to 2 by 3 into natural log of 10 minus 2, right? Or we can simplify natural log of 10 minus 2 times 2 divided by 3, which is 0.202. X is 0.202, right? Now for part B, we have to solve for this equation. Now log base 9, log base 9, the bases are same. So we can say log base 9, we have y square minus log base 9 into 4y minus 9 equals to half. When two logs are subtracted, it means we have to divide it. So log base 9, we have y square over 4y minus 9. This is equals to 1 by 2. Now converting the logarithmic to exponential. So we have y square over 4y minus 9. This is equals to 9 power is half, right? So solving for y, so this is square root of 9, right? And this is equals to 3. Now cross multiplication, y square equals to 3 into 4y minus 9. This is 12y, and minus 3 times 9 is 27. Yes, right. So y square minus 12y and plus 27, this is equals to 0, right? So this is 27, so factorize it. So 3 times 9 is 27, and minus 3 minus 9 is minus 12. Y square minus 3y minus 9y plus 27 equals to 0. So taking y common, we have y minus 3. Negative 9 is common, y minus 3 equals to 0, right? The factors are y minus 3 and y minus 9 equals to 0. So we have two solutions here. Y value is 9 or y value is 3, right? Question number 5, part A. Find the equation of normal to the curve at the point 1, 1. So first we have to write down the equation of normal, which is y minus y naught equals to 1 over y prime at the point P. Let's say this is a point P with a negative into x minus x naught, right? This point is x naught, y naught, which is 1 and 1. And we have to find the y prime first. So y prime dy by dx, the derivative. Okay, so this is 3x square minus 7 times 2 is 14x and plus 12. And we have to solve it at 1, 1. So we have 3 minus 14 and plus 12. 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 15 minus 14. This is just 1, right? Okay, now let me substitute this into the equation of normal, which is y minus 1 equals to negative reciprocal of 1 is minus 1, x minus 1. So y minus 1 equals to minus x plus 1, right? Or we can say y minus 1 plus x minus 1 equals to 0. So x plus y minus 2 equals to 0. This is the equation of normal to that curve. Now for part B, find the x coordinates of 2 points where the normal cuts the curve again. Give your answer in the form x equals to a plus minus square root of b, where a and b are integers, right? So we have to find only the x coordinates of 2 points where the normal cuts the curve again. Okay, so the curve we have given is a cubic polynomial. So obviously it has 3 roots. The first root, it cuts the curve at the point 1, 1. We have to find the other 2. Okay, so the normal cuts the curve. So we have the equation of normal. From here we can say y equals to 2 minus x is the equation of normal, and this is the equation of curve, right? So the normal cuts the curve, right? So we have to put them equal. So x cube minus 7x square plus 12x minus 5, this is equals to 2 minus x. So x cube minus 7x square plus 12x and plus x minus 5 minus 2 equals to 0. So we have x cube minus 7x square plus 13x and minus 7. This is equals to 0, right? So now we have to use a method of synthetic division because the normal cuts the curve. We have to find the other 2 points when the normal cuts the curve. The 1 point we have given, we have the equation of normal at this point, which is 1, 1. So x equals to 1, we can say, is the first root. So applying the method of synthetic division, we can say, okay, So x cube coefficients are 1 and then -7, then 13 and then -7. 1 is the root. Bring the 1 down. 1 times 1 is 1. We have -6. -6 and 13 take away -6 is 7. 1 times 7 is 7 and we have 0 over here, right? So the first is x minus 1 and the other is x square minus 6x and plus 7. This is equals to 0. So from here we can say x minus 1 equals to 0 and x square minus 6x plus 7, this is equals to 0. So from here we can say x is equals to 1. This is the x coordinate of the point where the normal cuts the curve. We have already done this. Now we have to find the other 2 points from here because it's a quadratic. So we will get 2 roots. So applying the quadratic formula over here. So we have x is equals to negative of b, negative of 6 plus minus square root b square minus 4ac, right? So minus 4 times the a is 1 and the c is 7, minus 28 divides 2 times of a is just 2. So x is equals to 6 plus minus square root 36 minus answer, 36 minus 28 is 8 over 2. What is square root of 8? Which is 2 root 2. X is equals to 6 plus minus 2 square root of 2 divides 2, right? Now taking 2 common from the numerator and cancel it with the numerator. So we have x is equals to 3 plus minus square root of 2. So taking 2 times 3 is 6. 2 and 2 is cancelled, yes. So this is 3 plus minus square root of 2. A value is, this is in the form of a plus minus square root of b. A is 3 and b is 2, which and both are integers. Question number 6, find the exact value of this integral. Okay, so we have 2 and 3. Opening the square, x square and plus 4 and plus 4x divides x square, x. This is dx, right? Further simplification, we have 2 to 3. We have x square over x plus 4x over x and plus 4 over x. This is dx, right? Now we can cancel x with x, x with this x, right? And here we have from 2 to 3, we have x plus 4 and plus 4 over x dx, right? It's a definite integral, so there is no constant of integration. So x square integration is, sorry, it's not a square, it's just x. X integration is x power 2 by 2 plus 4x plus 4, 1 over x integration is ln x, and from 2 to 3. Now let's apply the upper and the lower limits. The upper limit is 3, so 3 square is 9 by 2 plus 4 times 3 is 12 plus 4 ln 3. This is the upper limit, minus the lower limit is 2 square is 4, 4 by 2 plus 4 times 2 is 8 plus 4 ln 2, right? Further simplification, we have 9 by 2 plus 12 plus 4 ln 3 minus 2 minus 8 minus 4 ln 2, right? Okay, simplify. We have 9 by 2 and then plus 12 minus 2 minus 8, which is 13 by 2, 6.5. And with ln's, we have taking 4 commons in ln, 4 and 4 is common, ln 3 over ln 3 minus ln 2, which is ln 3 by 2. We have to solve for the exact value. This is the exact one, or we can find the simplified one, ln 3 by 2 and times by 4 and add 6.5. This is 8.12. Or we can find the exact, which is 8.12, right? Question number 7. A particle is traveling in a straight line. Its displacement s meters from origin at time t second is given by, this is the displacement we have given. Now for part A, find the expression for the velocity v meter per second and acceleration a meter per second square of the particle, right? So first we have to find out the velocity. Velocity is the derivative of displacement with respect to time, right? We have to differentiate this. So we have 1.5 and this is 2 e power 2t plus 2 into negative 2 e power minus 2t and minus 1. So the velocity we can say is 1.5 times 2, which is 3 e power 2t minus 4 e power minus 2t and minus 1. Now let me solve for acceleration. Acceleration is the derivative of velocity with respect to time. This is the velocity. Its derivative would be 3 into 2 e power 2t minus 4 into minus 2 e power minus 2t, and one derivative is just 0. So this is 6 e power 2t minus 8 e power minus 2t. Right. Now for part B, find the time t seconds when the particle is at rest. When the particle is at rest, it means its velocity equals to 0. Right, we have to put velocity equals to 0. This is the velocity, which is 3 e power 2t minus 4 over e power 2t minus 1. This is equals to 0. So here we have 3 e power 4t minus 4 minus e power 2t. This is equals to 0. Or we can say 3 e power 4t minus e power 2t minus 4. This is equals to 0. Right. Now let me factorize this. We have 3 times 4 is 12. And we can say 3 minus 4. So 3 e power 4t plus 3 e power 2t minus 4 e power 2t and minus 4 equals to 0. So 3 is common and e power 2t is common. So e power 2t is left and plus 1. Negative 4 is common. E power 2t and plus 1 are the two factors, which is e power 2t plus 1 and 3 e power 2t minus 4. This is equals to 0. We have to solve for the time. Okay. So putting both factors separately equals to 0. So from here, if I can do the remaining part over here, we can say the first factor is e power 2t minus 1 is equals to 0. So e power 2t, it's plus 1. This is equals to negative 1, right? So it's 2t is equals to ln of negative 1. This is not possible. So no value of time from here because negative natural logs does not exist. Now for the second factor, so 3 e power 2t minus 4 equals to 0. So 3 e power 2t, this is equals to 4. E power 2t is equals to 4 by 3. So 2t is equals to natural log of 4 by 3. And we have t should be equals to half natural log of 4 by 3. Natural log of 4 by 3. Now we have to solve for the time t seconds. Let me simplify. How much seconds when the particle is at rest? Natural log 4 by 3 and times 1 by 2. This is 0.14. T is equals to 0.144 seconds when the particle is at rest, right? Now moving to part C, find the acceleration of the particle at the time t seconds. So this is the time t seconds. We have to find the acceleration. The acceleration we got is 6 e power 2t and minus 8 e power minus 2t, right? So acceleration should be 6 e power 2 and t is 1 by 2 ln 4 by 3 minus 8 e power minus 2 into 1 by 2 ln 4 by 3, right? 2 is cancelled with 2, this 2 is cancelled with this 2, right? So and natural log is cancelled with antilog, exponential, sorry. So we have a is equals to 6 times 4 by 3 and negative 8 times negative 4 by 3, right? So there's a mistake in acceleration. The acceleration we got is plus over here. Negative times negative, this is positive, sorry. So we have a positive and positive, right? So acceleration should be, we can say 4 by 3 is common and we have 6 minus 8. So 4 by 3, 6 minus 8 is equals to negative of 2. So this is negative over here, sorry. So when it's negative, so we have to do the reciprocal. Let me show you. 2 is cancelled with 2 and we can say ln 4 by 3 and exponential answer is just 4 by 3, 6 into 4 by 3, right? Now with positive a, 2 is cancelled with 2, we have ln 4 by 3, right? And exponential negative of answer is 3 by 4, so it's positive 3 by 4, right? So right, so a is equals to 6 into 4 by 3 plus 8 into 3 by 4, right? Let me simplify this further. 6 times 4 over 3, which is 8, plus 8 times 3 over 4, which is 6. 8 plus 6 is 14, right? So we can say the acceleration of the particle at time t second is 14. Question number 8. A curve has an equation y equals to x sine 2x. Number A, find dy by dx, right? So for dy by dx, we have to use a product rule. So dy over dx, the first function is as it is, x, the derivative of second function. The derivative of sine 2x is, sine derivative is cos 2x into 2, so 2 cos 2x, plus sine 2x is as it is and the derivative of x is just 1. So dy by dx is x 2x cos 2x plus sine 2x, right? Now for the second part B, find the equation of tangent to the curve at x equals to pi by 4. So for equation of tangent, we need a point xy, right? So the x is pi by 4. We have to solve for y first. So what is y at x is equals to pi by 4? Put into the curve. Pi by 4 and sine 2 into pi by 4, right? Let me simplify this. It is in radians. So we have pi by 2 sine pi by 2 and it's 1, so it's just pi by 4. So y is also pi by 4, right? So for equation of tangent, we need the derivative dy by dx at the point P, which is pi by 4 and pi by 4. X coordinate is pi by 4 we have given, and y coordinate we got pi by 4. Okay, so 2 into pi by 4 cos 2 into pi by 4, this is the derivative, right? Plus sine 2 into pi by 4. So it's pi by 2 basically. So sine pi by 2, so sorry, cos pi by 2 is 0. This term is 0, right? So when cos pi by 2, this term is 0, so times by 0, this whole term is equals to 0, right? And sine pi by 2, this whole term is equals to 1, so the derivative is just 1, right? Now let me write down the equation of tangent. Equation of tangent is y minus y naught equals to m into x minus x naught. So we have y minus y naught equals to m is the gradient, which is 1, into x minus x naught, right? Or further simplification, we can say y minus pi by 4 equals to x minus pi by 4. Pi by 4 and pi by 4, negative pi by 4 is cancelled out. So we can say y equals to x is the equation of tangent, or we can say x minus y equals to 0, or we can say y minus x equals to 0. These are the equation of tangents to the curve. Question now for part C. Use your answer to part A. Find the exact value of integral 0 to pi by 6 2x cos 2x dx, right? The answer of part A we have, okay, so from part A we have d by dx of x sine 2x. This is equals to 2x cos 2x and plus sine 2x, right? Now this is answer for part A. So let me take an integral on both sides from 0 to pi by 6. So integral d over dx of x sine 2x dx, right? And integral 2x cos 2x dx plus integral sine 2x dx, right? Now from here, dx is cancelled with dx, and derivative and integral are cancelled. So we have x sine 2x. This is integration 2x cos 2x dx, and the integration of sine is cos. So cos 2x and 2x derivative is 2, so dividing by 2, right? So here we can say integral 2x cos 2x dx, this term is equals to this and negative of this, which is x sine 2x plus 1 by 2 cos 2x. Now it is a definite integral from 0 to pi by 6, so we have to put the limits from 0 to pi by 6. We have to find the exact value of this integral. So the upper limit is pi by 6 sine 2 into pi by 6 plus 1 by 2 cos 2 into pi by 6, and the lower limit is 0, negative. The lower limit is 0, so x is 0, so this term is 0, plus 1 by 2 cos of 0, right? So 2 times 3 is 6, right? So it's pi by 3 basically. Sine pi by 3 and times by, sorry, pi by 6. Okay, sine pi by 3, let's keep it as it is. Square root of 3 by 2. Pi by 6 into square root of 3 divided by 2, and cos pi by 6, pi by 3. One by 2 plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, and negative cos of 0 is 1, so it's negative 1 by 2, negative of 1 by 2, right? So here we have so square root of 3 pi over 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 over 4 minus 1 over 2, right? 1 by 4 and minus 1 by 2, is minus 1 by 4. This is square root of 3 pi by 12 and negative 1 by 4. This is the exact answer. Question number 9, part A. An arithmetic progression has 12 terms, right? The sum of first 3 terms is negative 36 and the sum of last 3 terms is 72. Find the first term and the common difference. Okay, so the arithmetic progression has 12 terms, right? So the first term is a, the second term is a plus d, third term is a plus 2d, and up to so on. Let me write down the last 3 terms. A plus 2d, 3d. Okay, so first term we have 0, d. Okay, 1d, 2d, 3d, 4d, 5d, 6d, 7d, 8d, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, so a plus 9d, a and a plus 10d, a plus 11d, right? These are the terms. Okay, so the first 3 terms, its sum is negative of 36. The first term is a plus d, and a plus 2d. This is negative of 36. So 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. So we have 3a plus 3d. This is negative of 36. Or we can say a plus d is equals to negative of 12. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6. This is my first equation. Now let me find the sum of the last 3 terms, which is a plus 9d, a plus 10d, and a plus 11d. This is 72, right? So again, this is 3a, and 9, 10, and 11. 9 plus 10 plus 11, this is 30. 3a plus 30d, this is equals to 72. Taking 3 common, we have a plus 10d equals to 72 divided by 3 for 24. This is my second equation. Let me solve the 2 system of equations and we will get the first term and the common difference. Okay, so let me subtract equation 1 and equation 2. A plus d is negative of 12 and a plus 10d is equals to 24, right? Now subtracting the 2 equations means changing the signs. A's cancel out. We have negative of 9d. This is equals to minus 12 and minus 24 is negative of 36. Yes. Negative of 36 divides negative of 9 is 4. So the common difference is 4, right? To get the first term, substitute the common difference into the first or second equation. So a should be equals to negative of 12 and negative of d. So a is equals to minus 12 and minus 4. So a is equals to negative of 16, right? Now for part B, the first 3 terms of a geometric progression are 1, 1.2, 1.44. These are the first 3 terms. Find the smallest value of n such that the sum of the first n terms is greater than 500. Okay, the sum to first n terms Sn is a into 1 minus r exponent power is n over 1 minus r. Right, a is the first term, in this case it's 1, and r is the common ratio, which is the second term over the first term, which is 1.2 is the common ratio, right? So let me plug everything into the formula. Okay, when Sn is more than 500, we have to find the smallest value of n. Okay, plug the formula. A is 1 into 1 minus 1.2, its power is n, over 1 minus 1.2 this is more than 500. 1 minus 1.2 minus 0.2, right? So now we have 1 minus 1.2, its power is n, over negative 0.2, this is more than 500, right? Or taking negative sign common from the numerator and denominator and cancel it out. So 1.2 power n minus 1 over 0.2, this is more than 500. Now 1.2, its exponent is n minus 1, this is more than 500 times 0.2, which is 100. So 1.2 exponent n is more than 100 and add 1. This is minus 1, so add 1, it's 101. So 1.2 exponent is n, it's more than 101, right? Now we have to solve for n. So for this we have to taking log on both sides. We have n log of 1.2 is greater than log of 101. So n should be greater than log of 101 over log of 1.2, right? Log 101 divides log 1.2 is 25.3. This is 25.3. So we have n should be more than 25.3. So which value is more than 25.3? We have to find the smallest value of n such that the sum is more than 500. So we can say that smallest value is 26. From 20, the more value of 25 is 26, so n is 26. Question number 10, part A. By writing cot x and tan x in terms of cos x and sin x, show that the right hand side equals to the left hand side. Okay, the left equals to right, sorry. So let me start from the left hand side. We have sin x over 1 minus cos x over sin x plus cos x over 1 minus sin x over cos x, right? So now sin x is as it is, taking LCM, sin x minus cos x over sin x and plus cos x is as it is over cos x minus sin x over cos x, right? Now we have to do the reciprocal. It's sine square and this is cos square. Sine square x over sin x minus cos x plus cos square x over cos x minus sin x, right? Or make the same denominators. We have sine square x over sin x minus cos x, taking negative sign common from the denominator. We have cos square x. When taking the negative sign, this is positive and this term should be negative. So we have sin x and minus cos x. The denominators are same. Now we have difference of square formula. We are using a square minus b square, which is a plus b and a minus b, the two factors. Sin squared x minus cos squared x, we can say sin x plus cos x into sin x minus cos x, and the denominator is the same, which is sin x minus cos x, right? So cancel the like factors, which is sin x minus cos x, and we are left with sin x plus cos x, and this is equals to my right hand side, right? Now for part B, solve the equation for x is between 0 to 360 degree. Okay, so we have 9. Cot is cos over sine plus 3. Cosecant is 1 over sine, and tan is cos sine over cos. Okay, making the same denominator is same. So 9 cos x plus 3 over sine x, and here we have sine x over cos x. Now let's do a cross multiplication. So this cos is multiplying over here and sine is multiplying. So 9, this is cos square of x plus 3 cos x, and this is equals to sine square x. Right. So combining all the terms, shifting the terms over here. So this is cos square and cos. Let me open this. Sine square of x is 1 minus cos square x. Right. So 9 cos square of x plus 3 cos x and minus 1 and plus cos square of x. This is equals to 0. I shifted 1 on the other side and cos square of x by changing the signs. Okay, so cos square is 10. So 10 is the coefficient of cos square of x. Cos x is 3 cos x, and the constant term is negative 1 equals to 0. So as you can see, we have a quadratic equation in cos, right? So the factors we can say is 1 times 10 is 10. Okay, and we have to make 3. Okay, 2 times 5 is 10, and 5 minus 2 is 3. Yes. 10 cos square x plus 5 cos x minus 2 cos x minus 1 equals to 0. So 5 is common and cos x is common. We have cos x plus 1. Here negative 1, negative, so it's 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Negative 1 is common, yes. We have the same factors now inside the bracket. The two factors are 2 cos x plus 1 and 5 cos x minus 1 equals to 0. Right? Now let me put both factors separately equals to 0. So we can say 2 cos x plus 1 equals to 0, or 5 cos x minus 1 equals to 0. So here cos x is equals to negative 1 by 2, and here cos x is equals to 1 by 5. Right. Now we have to solve for x. X should be equals to cos inverse of 1 by 2. We are solving for positive, and then we can check in which quadrant cos is negative. It's in degrees. So converting my calculator into degrees, what is cos inverse of half? It's 60 degrees. X is 60 degrees. Now by using the cast rule, cos is negative in which quadrant? Cos is positive in first and fourth, and it's negative in second and third quadrant. Okay, so for second quadrant, we can say x is equals to pi minus 180 minus 60, which is 120 degrees, and x is equals to 180 plus 60. This is 240 degrees. This both belongs to the range between 0 to 360 degrees, right? Now solving the other solution. Cos, what is cos inverse 1 by 5? X is cos inverse of 1 by 5. It's already positive. So x is 78.5 degrees, right? Cos is positive in first and fourth quadrant. This is our solution for the first quadrant. Now for the fourth quadrant, we have to do 360 minus answer. X is equals to 281.5 degrees, right? These are the 4 solutions. So that was the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.